Hey y'all, my name is Damon. I'm writing an ongoing poem about social injustice in American history, and I'm looking for visual artists to collaborate on either a dark comic, similar to the Billie Holiday Graphic Novel by Fantoons, or a series of animated shorts, like The War on Drugs by Jay-Z and Molly Crabapple, to create a bold, brutally honest, and above all human look at our history of institutionalized systemic racism in America. Because as a nation, we can't separate from our roots any more than a tree can let go of its trunk. Our past, present, and future are forever linked. And like in any relationship, when there are unspoken grievances, past injustices unatoned, or unresolved issues that stand between us, we can't heal or move on until we face our fears, take responsibility for our actions, and work together as a people. Instead, we're as divided as ever. So I sought to better understand how our history of manifest destiny still affects us, and through a modern lens to tell it like it is, the way I wish more white people would. And what started as a personal journey in tribute to Kendrick Lamar's Odyssey to Pimp a Butterfly, which is another story, has grown into an epic narrative of social justice or lack thereof in America, from Jamestown to right now. Throughout the poem, I use lowercase letters for you and I, juxtaposed with the capitalization of all group names, groupthink concepts, as well as cultural references, to highlight how you and I get lost in the us versus them mentality in America. Meanwhile, each verse is longer than the last, so the poem itself grows like a tree of injustice. So when I say I am a seed planted centuries ago, from the roots you don't see how I've grown in a forest like a lonely tree when it hits the ground. Falling on deaf ears, do my words even make a sound? I'm asking, are you listening? Is anyone listening? Does anyone really care? God knows how many Americans feel ignored, misunderstood, or like their lives don't matter to others. And it begs the underlying question in all the ones to follow. Am I wrong? I too am an American. This poem is our story through different eyes along the way. You can read below or click the poem with hyperlinks to study and learn as you do, since the majority is written between the lines. Social injustice is the problem we all live with. So, what can we do about it? For my part, I pledge to volunteer at least 2 hours a month for an underprivileged community I know that needs it. Because you know as well as I do, it's up to us to be the change we want to see, and each do our small part to help rebuild and uplift our communities together. Imagine if everyone who believes this pledged to volunteer once a month for an underserved community in need. Together, we can make a world of difference. That's just a start. I hope you share my vision. And in the words of the great Langston Hughes, let America be America again.